Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cleveland Browns.
Younghoe Koo set to kick off.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And boy, a rough start to this one as this kick goes out of bounds.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
This is Elliott. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
50 seconds. Mike, 50 seconds.
To throw it is Locke. He lets it fly for Lockett. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
And the Steeler first down.
Shotgun now for Brady. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 30.
On 2nd and 12, Brady. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 13-yard line.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this has started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
9-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Play action. Now it's Brady. Escaping the pressure right. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
88.
A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead.
The losing streak had taken on a life of its own, and I think it infiltrates a team when you're on that much of a slide. But this group has managed to focus out early and put a touchdown on the board. They look like they mean business in this one.
They do. Now the key, holding on to that attitude, because, man, that streak has been a struggle for them.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. On the option, Locke will keep it. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
7 at the 28-yard line.
Rock going to keep it again. A quick throw outside by Locke. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the gun, it's Locke. Oh, batted at the line and intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Charles, there's something special about one of those big D linemen bringing it in. Off the tip there, really nice coordination.
Very much so, and I think what we've seen, and I'm going to put it at about the last 5 years, maybe a little bit longer, coaches placing a bigger emphasis on ball drills, even for defensive linemen, because possession is so key. When you've got a chance to take one away, you want people comfortable with the football, and it paid off there.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger point. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. Charles, I don't know what's going on in that defensive team meeting room, but they better keep it rolling. 3 picks last week, 2 here now in the 1st quarter.
Everyone talks about creating turnovers and getting takeaways, but until it gets put into action, it's just talk. And right now, it's in action and in a big way. Now they've got the receivers wondering if they have to turn around and play more defense instead of running routes.
It got his man complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Tyler Lockett, 87 yards. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. This complete to the former Longhorn Marcus Johnson. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
And the Steelers 1st down.
From midfield, here's Brady. It's complete. This is Derrick Henry. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 18 more yards there and another 1st down. On play action, it's Brady. Flush to his right. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Again, they'll throw with Brady. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. Yeah, the Browns are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they face a difficult 3rd and 12 coming up. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Instead, they go empty backfield as they'll look to throw. And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. Picked off by Rashawn Golden. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
At the 29-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Eluding the pressure right. Gonna throw deep for the end zone. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Marcus Johnson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Steelers 14, Browns 7.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
Watch the run, watch the run. Mike, 55, Mike. I'm going back to you.
Here's Locke. Left side complete to Lockett. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Locke. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
Steelers.
We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a 1st down. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a Pittsburgh 1st down, a gain of 13. On play action, now Brady. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
And 9 at the Browns' 12-yard line.
Now Brady again. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Tom Brady, his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. And his kick is right through.
Makes the score Steelers 21, Browns 7.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them.
Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Elliott. And he powers his way up past the 30. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
He's brought down at the 31.
They look to throw. It's locked. Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
How about the first half he's putting together? Well over 100 yards already with that last catch. And to me, they'd be well served to keep looking his way. A number of big plays already in this one.
Now a play fake, and here's Locke. Forced out to his left. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
The tackle by Malik Jefferson. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down, forthcoming.
4th down and 1.
They'll go for it. It's Locke. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Dallas Goedert, his first touchdown on the year. And the Browns are back within a score. It took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down. But, hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again. But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Now Brady. This is Johnson. He's got it. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts.
Johnson.
As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Steelers.
Throwing on first down is Brady. And he's got room. He's at the 30. 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And he will get into the end zone as they will indeed claim a 1-point lead.
Browns 22. Steelers.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Here's Smith to return it. And
He brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
The drive will start with an option going left. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Now on 2nd and 13. Lock. That'll be caught by Cup. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Now 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Lock's going to throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Intended for George Kittle. Incomplete.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. Rosa's kick is good. So a late turnover leads to a quick drive, and in turn that quick drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a mistake, but how about the other side learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball, and making sure they put some points on the board? Well done.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
34-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we are at halftime here on Halloween. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? A strong running. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a play fake. Brady. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. On 2nd and 12, Brady. He's going to wind up and air it out. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Brady. He's going to let it go again. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown.
To number 88.
The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolutely on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Browns drive about to get started. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now this time, Locke will throw. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Shotgun snap to Locke. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
46-yard line.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. And down he goes at the 49. A 3-yard pickup. 3 yards the gain there. Second down.
2nd and 7. At their
Zeke going to get it on the option.
Elliott a first down and more. And down right around the 37.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On the option, here's Elliott.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
2nd and 2.
Again, it's Elliott. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs, because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
This will be caught just inside the 10. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Locke to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Cooper Kupp there, and it's 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Throwing his Locke on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So with less than a minute gone by here in this 4th quarter, the field goal there gets this thing back to even.
And it's setting up for a fantastic finish, isn't it, partner? It's been a well-played game, a hard-hitting game. The fans are into it. The announcers are into it. This is going to be a great 4th quarter.
28-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest to this 4th quarter.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. 5 touchdown passes now for Tom Brady. And the Steelers are going to take the lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
Elliott on first down, got to get this back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot and trying to get it out.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Well, this has just been obviously a dreadful day for him throwing the football. Now 4 interceptions. This one leads to 6 points going the other direction. Tough.
Yeah, it is. And this feels old school to me because you never really took out your starting quarterback back in the good old days. No matter what was going on, he was your guy, and you rode him for better or for worse. In today's football, usually we got a backup who's warmed up and has come into the game. So you can see an old school approach here that's not really benefiting them at this point.
Locke trying again after the pick 6. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
25-yard line.
Throwing again. Locke. His throw incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
To throw on 3rd down. Locke. And that is incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
3 down, Alpha. Check. 3 down. Let's 57's right. All day, just like that. Just like that. 50. 57's the mine. Pick it up. Ready, go.
Now Locke, got to have this one. Man open, it's Cup. He's got it. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. Brady now on 1st down. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there in a 1st down. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. Through an opening, and there he goes. 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
Albrecht Rosa set to kick off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And now this 4th quarter becoming very interesting. That pick 6 makes this a 1-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there of 22.
Down, Pittsburgh.
And Brady's throw there incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw again. Brady. Trying to lay one up deep. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. He lets it fly for Lockett. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. The 40. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Tyler Lockett, 97 yards. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
The receivers have been running them ragged. Maybe some tired legs in the secondary, maybe some tired legs in the pass rush. Didn't get to it, and look what resulted. A touchdown, tie game. They've got a chance to take the lead.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
First down.
Shotgun now for Brady. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. A first down carry for Henry. And he's got this down to the 35. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
5-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play.
Operating from the gun, Brady. Man open, it's J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning.
Gain of 15. First down, Pittsburgh.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. That's complete to Slayton. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 10 more there and another first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now Brady. Flush to his right. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Darius Slayton with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Steelers are going to take the lead.
It is good.
And this one through the uprights and good.
Steelers 49. Browns 42.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This one taken just inside the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now Locke. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Cooper Kupp was his intended target. And it's second down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Back to throw. And it's a quick slant to Lockett. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And remember, field goal does them no good in this situation.
You got to think they should be taking some shots for the end zone soon.
A quick pass to Kupp.
And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have a little bit of time here to get in the field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he'd won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001 to throw 7 picks. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
10 at the 41-yard line.
Back to throw. Locke. The open man is Westbrook. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. And right now, it all rests on the right foot of Aldrick Rosas.
2-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for Cleveland, they fall a game under 500 now at 3 up and 4 down. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, it's yet another loss as they've started out now 0-7. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.